Well, I hope everybody's had a great start to their weekend. We've been enjoying some pretty quiet and mild conditions out there once again today. This evening, tracking the potential for maybe a few flurries to move throughout the area. Overall, pretty quiet and cloudy conditions overhead as we check in with your future track radar. Notice a little bit of some blue being picked up just off to our west towards Mankato, the Redwood Falls area, just north of the St. James region as well. So zooming out a little bit, you'll notice a cold front pushing along that flurry potential there. That's also just off to our west. So that will be the main driver for those flurries to move through southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa later on this evening. Many of us just looking to see a couple snowflakes. Overall, looking to be a very minor system here for the area. A little dip in those temperatures, though, on the way for your Sunday. But overall, we're looking to stay mainly quiet for tonight, in addition to that flurry chance. But I think a lot of that will start to dissipate as the evening progresses. But can't quite rule out the potential for just a couple flurries here for this evening. However, as we move into Monday and Tuesday, that's our next better opportunity for some snow in southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa. And then by the late week, looking at a big temperature change as temperatures look to take a big drop. Outside, skies are quiet there as we check in with your Lewis Nada live camera right here from Signal Hill. We are currently sitting at 28 degrees in Rochester. Those winds staying light out of the west, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures area-wide staying mild this evening into those upper 20s, low 30s across much of northeast Iowa. So as we roll ahead here for the next few hours, we'll see that cloud cover stay consistent. Flurries, though, notice, though, how they start to kind of fall apart the closer they get to the I-35 corridor. But I do anticipate to see maybe a few flurries arriving, some very minor snow showers there by about 9 o'clock, and really that kind of starts to fizzle out afterwards. So a few flurries possible here for the overnight hours. We'll start off your Sunday with some cloud cover, sunshine moving back in for the afternoon, high temperatures staying above average into those upper 20s. Then as we head towards Monday, we look to bring in that next snow potential for our area. However, I think our opportunity rolls in later on in the evening, then into Tuesday. So areas off to our west could see that first push of some snowfall. System still continues to track the heaviest snowfall just to our south. However, I think in our most recent runs now, starting to see maybe a slight northern push there with that storm track. So when we look at our snow potential for 3+ inches of snowfall between Model 1 in white, Model 2 in that purple, we want to see that agreement in that pink. Notice, though, we keep the heaviest snowfall, especially in southern Iowa, into Missouri, Illinois, and Wisconsin as well. Now, I think we're starting to see a little bit more of a push just a hair to the north. So parts of northeast Iowa maybe could see some of those higher snowfall amounts towards about that 3-inch mark. But I do think many of us in southeast Minnesota, northeast Iowa will get some lighter amounts that will stay closer to about 1 inch or 2. So we'll have a little bit more detail when it comes to exact snowfall amounts for our area by around tomorrow and into Monday. But as we look ahead, long-range forecast, in addition to that snow potential here for early this week, by the late week, big drop in temperatures on the way by about January 12th into the 16th, looking at about 70 to 80% chance of below average temperatures. And we look to see that cooler trend continue as we head throughout January 14th through the 20th. So we'll trade in our above average temperatures for much colder temperatures. And our temperature trend, as you can see, we go from the 20s and 30s back to single digits for highs, not by next week, but the following week. So we could head towards the middle part of January with some chilly conditions. So few flurries out there for tonight. We stay mild there into the 20s with overcast skies. By tomorrow, looking at some sunshine for the afternoon with highs into the upper 20s. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast, keeping an eye on that next snow potential there Monday night into Tuesday. Temperatures getting mighty chilly by the week.